you were anything like me, when you sat down with Crackdown 3 today, you thought to yourself, did I just like the old Crackdowns because I was young? Or is this game really fucking bad? Crackdown 3 launched last night after being showed to us 5 years ago at E3 2014. And we're gonna start off with the campaign for the first part of this review, and then we'll get to the Legend multiplayer later. But this is pretty much right at the beginning of the game. This is how it starts. You spawn, it pretty much teaches you how to jump, and it throws you right into a fight. And this fight is one of the game's lieutenants. And the lieutenant is like your boss system for this game. Now in the original Crackdown, there were a lot of these lieutenants, and in Crackdown 2. There were just a whole bunch of them. In this one, I think there's like 6 or 7, and then this prologue, you kill one of them the first 5 minutes of the game. Do the positives before we start with the negatives, and one of the positives in this game, I would say, is the weapon variation. You got your fire weapons, your ice weapons, your acid weapons, your just explosive weapons. There's a whole bunch of weapons that you can choose from, and they're all really fun to use. But I guess the first negative I want to talk about with this game, other than the content, is the repetitiveness of what you do in this game. This right here is a clip of the towers in this game and just about every other open world game in the past 5 years. Your typical shit, climb the tower, you press the button, and that's it. This is how all of the events in the whole game are. You got your 3 variants in the game. You climb something, press a button, you press a button and shoot stuff, and then you just shoot stuff. That's all you do. And this content is shit like destroying these drills, freeing prisoners, taking back railway stations, climbing towers, fighting mechs, which all sounds really interesting, but it's all the same. It's just the same shit over and over and over again when you play this game. I will say they spent 5 years on this game, and at least it's polished. I only ran across 2 bugs my entire time playing this game. One of those bugs was the one that you see here, this dude just completely fucking oblivious that he's in the game, and then the other one is audio cutting out while playing the game. I will say this though, the lack of content and the repetitiveness of this game is bad. Nothing is worse than this fucking driving. And trust me, I know shitty driving. I've played Just Cause, all of them, and like they're rough, but they're controllable. This driving is the shittiest, like most stiff controls I have ever played in my entire life. These clips are probably like 2 hours into the game and I still can't control this shit. And the thing that makes the driving even worse, that it's already fucking terrible, is A, like this, the car has no gravity apparently, and B, if you're getting shot at and you start a time trial, they're just gonna keep fucking shooting at you. Good luck dodging the enemies while you're trying to race. People are gonna say, like, well, it's not a racing game, the driving doesn't matter. But it does matter. If it's this fucking tedious, makes you want to uninstall the damn game, then either don't put it in the game or fucking fix it. It's obnoxious. But if there was one thing I used, one still image I used to sum up the not only driving experience, but entire experience I had playing this campaign, it would be this right here. I know this all looks like it's on like 1 or 2 tracks, but I swear this gravity shit, crashing into stuff, enemies, the poor controls, all of this shit is even like just in free roam. I'm done with this shit. My friend left me in after an hour to play this trash by myself. We're going to multiplayer. What do I have to say about multiplayer? It's there, I guess. I mean the game does have a multiplayer. I don't know what took them 5 years, cause it's fucking empty and boring, but it has one. I mean, there's like an okay weapon selection, I guess. I mean, it's got 2 game modes, territories and hunt an agent or something like that. Pretty much both the same shit. It's glorified team deathmatch. I tried this multiplayer out about 12 hours after the game launched. What I'm gonna say is, you're gonna start at this screen as much as you're gonna be playing the game. And that's a product of the matches being super short, like 3 minutes if you have a competent team, and I guess no one's playing this game. I probably played 4 or 5 matches, and it took me 5 minutes every time to load into a full lobby, for everyone to ready up, and for the game to start. Alright, so let's talk about the destruction, the whole reason this shit took 5 years. I already made a video on the downgrade of the destruction a few days ago. I mean, it's clearly there. You can see it. Does it affect the gameplay at all? I mean, kind of. Is it in a good way? That's up to you. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but I mean the destruction's definitely there. It's in the game. What I will say about the destruction is it's very unclear what can and can't be destroyed, and there's kind of two just hard opposites in this multiplayer. There's the you're literally shooting through, exploding through, falling through, smashing through buildings, the whole gunfight, or it's like this. You're just out in an open ass field shooting at each other. Honestly, I seem to be the only one actually trying to use the destruction in a creative way. Everyone else was kind of just like, oh, there's destruction. Another thing I want to talk about is that power that just charged up in the bottom left corner. That is completely random. They don't tell you what it does. You can get one match, a different one a different match. It's completely random. I would say the two things that really make this multiplayer flop for me is the use of the auto aim in multiplayer, which makes it so that everybody's good. Whoever shoots first is winning, basically. Even if you're dodging, jumping, dashing, they're locked onto you. You can't do anything. They're gonna hit you with every bullet unless you're using like some piece of shit gun. And the thing that really makes this not enjoyable for me is there's no progression in this multiplayer. They give you all the guns, they give you all the characters, there's nothing to unlock. You're playing for fun, but you can't even play with your friends to have fun. You're playing by yourself just to dick around, basically. There's no progression, you're not earning points, no microtransactions, nothing. You're just playing for the fun of it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this game. I mean, I wish that wasn't how it was, but for sure get this game through Game Pass. If you paid anything more than $1 for this game, I feel bad for it. But make sure to stay tuned. We'll have some Anthem videos coming out soon, along with some other stuff I'm working on. Thanks for watching, guys.